Hey y'all, so it's been a while since I've like sat down in front of the camera, I feel like, right? Has it? So basically, I wanted to address two things, but first let's talk about this meetup. I'm having my first meetup. How ridiculous is that? I don't even really want to call it a meetup. That's why I'm calling it an eat and greet instead of a meet and greet, because I just feel like I'm not even on that level, one. And two, even if I was on that level, like I'm still just Casey. I'm just a person. I don't want it to feel like a thing. Like I'd rather it just be like us hanging out. So anyway, I'm gonna have all the information in the description box down below. You want to come meet me in Atlanta? If you're in the Atlanta area, please, October 8th from 3 to 5 p.m. we'll be hanging out in the park, just chit-chatting, having lunch, nothing crazy. I just wanted to be a really low-key, like, we're hanging out thing. I'm just really excited because I know a few of you have asked me here in Atlanta, like, if I could have a meetup or if I could do something, and I'm really excited. This is my first thing. I'm really nervous, to be real. Like, I'll be honest, I'm nervous. I'm just like, wait, what? I don't know what the turnout will be. Like, even if it's 2 people, I'll be happy. Even if it's 1 person, I'd be happy. I don't expect a whole bunch of people. But either way, it's really cool. Just a little nervous because this is all so new to me. But the subscriber count has just like been growing so ridiculously. And some of you who comment on my videos have been watching me since I hit 10K, and that feels crazy. That feels so insane. I hit 10K last summer. Was it last summer? Yeah, and now I'm at like 35 or something like that. Thank you all so much. Anyway, so enough rambling about that. Check out the info box if you live in Atlanta and want to meet me and hang out. Yeah. Anyway, what do I want to say here? So the thing with the mixed people problems videos, it's not that I'm never going to do them again, but I just stopped. Obviously, it's been like 2 months since the last time I posted about any mixed people issues. I stopped for a lot of reasons, mainly being that I ran out of stuff to talk about. Like, it was just like such a broken record. I just felt like every video just started to overlap, and it was like people commenting things on some videos that I could just be like, all right, well, let me link you to this video since you didn't get this part. Like I said this in this video. Like it just became really, they were all so connected and intertwined that it was like, what else do I have to say? If a topic does come to mind, I will gladly sit down and talk about some mixed people stuff. Like, I love it. It's not that I hate talking about it or anything like that, because I really appreciate those of you who appreciate me, who reach out to me, who have your stories you'd like to share on my videos. Like, I read all of them, and maybe I don't respond or do anything, but I read all of your comments and your stories and everything. I love the interaction that my platform has opened up, I guess, for people that are mixed or who don't identify easily with, you know, these categories and social standards. But I started to feel like it was defining me, and I did make a video already about like obsessing over race. And the thing with that is, like, because it started to look like my channel, like I was obsessed with race, and that like that was all that mattered to me. And no, I'm not obsessed, but like I said in that video, like, race matters, and especially here in America. Like, I know a lot of other countries and people who watch my videos from other places are like, ugh, you're so obsessed, girl. But you know, if you knew the history of America, you'd know why I'm obsessed. Literally every single day of my life, as well as most Americans, race is a thing. When you meet somebody, when you go somewhere, anything, it's a factor. It sadly is. I'm not saying like I'm happy about it. If anything, my videos talk about like I wish it wasn't a thing, but it is a thing. I don't want to say that I'm like obsessed, but because I grew up the way I did, as we've talked about 1,001 times, you know, by a mixed race mother and a white father, and I'm being really close to my mom's side of the family. You know, my nana being black, my aunts and uncles being black, like everybody being brown skinned, and my mom not knowing her dad also. Race has just always been a topic of conversation in my house growing up. It just always has. It just has. Really simple as that. Like, I can't help it. It's always been a discussion based off of my mom's upbringing and her life story, and then how it's affected me as a kid growing up and to this day, you know. And that's the thing also that I don't want to sit here and say I'm like addressing hate comments, but in a way it kind of got annoying that, one, people, you know, are commenting on really old videos of me before I was like even who I am today, which is what it is. Like, I know that was 18-year-old me talking. But like, I feel like people started to take what I was saying, or some people, not all the people, but like either people took it as me, like I'm sitting here saying I'm black, which I never, ever, ever come on here and just straight up say I'm a black woman, because I'm not. Like, I don't live the life of a brown-skinned woman at all. And I will never sit here and act like I do. If it wasn't that, it was people saying that I was like, I don't know what people were saying actually, but what am I saying? What is this video about? I felt like I started to make my own box, and my whole channel is kind of supposed to be about not fitting in a box. My channel is so much more than that. Like, I want it to be so much more than just me whining about stuff all day. And it's not that those things don't matter and those issues aren't relevant, because they are, but I'm more than just being a mixed girl, you know? Like, I preach all the time, like I'm Casey before I'm anything else, and like I really want my channel to speak that for me rather than to just be about me being mixed and whatnot. I do think my upbringing has a big influence on this, but I feel like I'm sort of at a point, at least lately, it's not that I don't care about being mixed and all the things that I've talked about, like I still care, but I just don't care at the same time. Like lately, I don't really take offense to anything anymore that people say. I'm so like numb to it all that like I don't even have it in me to sit here and be like, oh, when people do this and this problem and this, like I'm just so like adapted to this life. 23, almost 24 years in, it's just kind of like, it is what it is now. So I think I've kind of become in this like accepted plateau state of mind when it comes to this. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, to be honest. I just have kind of stopped feeding energy into that. Not being obsessed with race, but like letting it consume me. I didn't want it to start to consume me, because it's easy to do. It's so easy to get caught up in obsessing, or not obsessing, that's not the word I want to use, but like worrying about how you don't fit in. I just want to say for the record, if you do still want to reach out to me and talk about mixed things and topics, like don't take it as like I don't care and I'm not gonna respond, because I will gladly do. I always usually do when you guys reach out to me with like stories and perspectives and whatnot. Like 9 times out of 10 I will respond, but I think in my personal life have just come to a point where like it doesn't really matter to me. Certain scenarios I can like feel like a mixed girl video coming out of me, but I don't know, there's a lot more to me, and there's a lot more to life, and there's gonna be a lot more to this channel, and I hope you guys are okay with that. I wanted to just say thanks for watching all of these videos thus far, and if you do have any suggestions, like comment down below. I'd be so happy to, you know, if it's new, if I haven't talked about it, I'd gladly talk about it. But I'm really out of ideas, and I'm out of F's to give in regards to other people's perspectives of me. And that's the thing, like me being not 50-50 black and white has dismissed me to a lot of people, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I don't really care. I'm sure there's other people out there that are not 50-50. Like I've said before, I don't think there's a rule book on defining mixed people. This is how I define myself. If you knew me, if you knew my life, if you knew my family, you would be like, makes sense that you can't walk around saying you're just a white girl. But y'all don't really know me like that if y'all saying these things, so I can't really hold you to that, because you don't really know me or my family or my life. So it's what it is. I'm not sitting here complaining and whining and all that blah blah blah. I just kind of wanted to vent about the mixed people videos, because I felt like people were commenting and messaging me, and they're like, what happened, like what's up, where are they at, I'd love to see more, I'd love to see more. But I'm like, guys, I literally have like 40, probably more than that, videos talking about so many different angles, and I don't have any more ideas. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Comment down below any suggestions, whether they be mixed people related stuff or just anything you'd like to see from this channel. I would love to do it for you. I have a lot of creative ideas and things I want to do with this channel. It's just gonna take some time before I get it all going. So yeah, anyway, thanks again for all the love and support over these last, what has it been now? I've been on YouTube for 4 years, because I feel like the first year didn't count. So those of you who are new, what's up? Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Casey's rambling and she needs to go. I gotta go grocery shopping. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.